Hi, I'm Maisha Mitchell.
And I am Tiara Griffin.
And this is our testimony video of our experience at WIFECON 2023.
In Charleston, South Carolina. First of all, thank you, Trell, for putting it on and having us in the building, because one thing that we have walked away with is if it applies to one relationship, it applies to all. And I feel like we were just conversing in this conference did not just help us as single women, but it also helped us as best friends. Like, I feel like we're going to be the best friends after WIFECON, because it applied, all the wisdom, all the information applied across all relationships.
Yes, definitely. That was one of the things that I loved about the whole experience, that it wasn't just applicable to marriage, it was applicable to just relationships in general. All the nuggets that were dropped, I really personally felt like this is stuff that I'm going to apply not only to my future marriage, but to my current relationships, friendships,
work relationships,
yeah,
church
all
relationships,
that,
all of that. But I think the one takeaway that we both have agreed on is communication. There's nothing like communication, and I know that me as one of the friends, I shut down a lot in communication. So we're working on not shutting down, listening more, and not just listening for a response, but listening to actually understand and have a better approach so that we can be more healthy. And one thing that Jason King talked about was flow, like passing the ball in communication, because sometimes she'll hold the ball too long and it doesn't pass back, and I'm sitting here stirred up and holding on a lot, and I want to communicate back. So making sure that the line of communication stays open with the ball going back and forth. I'll let you go, and then I'll say one more thing.
Yeah, I just really liked how, because I already pretty much had the mindset that whatever you do in your relationship, sometimes people will bring that stuff into marriages. So just seeing how I could really look at my friendships or my famships, my relationships, and say, okay, if I'm doing this now in these relationships, like, am I going to do the same thing when I get married? Or is this something that I need to address and work on now in my singleness so that it won't be an issue or it won't be too much in my marriage?
Right. So relationships always exposes a lot about you, and our friendship has exposed a lot about ourselves. And I think our friendship is really preparing us for the relationship that we want in the future with our spouses. But last but not least, in my friendship, I'm really learning how to communicate my needs and not just keep it all inside and assume that my best friend doesn't want to hang out, or she doesn't want to do these particular things with me, or she's ignoring me. She's not necessarily doing that. It could be something that is happening in the moment. So being able to communicate and not say, hey, friend, I want to hang out, instead of being passive aggressive or being upset. So it's really helping us in our communication, and a lot of things are coming to light and being exposed so that we don't take these things into our marriage. So that's all I have. Anything else?
Just in being healed, like, I know a lot of people touched on the fact that you need to address specific issues from your past, your childhood, before you enter into marriage. And I say that the same thing should apply to your famships, your relationships, friendships, all ships,
because their ships are taking you to a certain place.
And if you don't address those issues that you had from your past before you enter into these ships, then you could end up causing those ships to sink,
shipwreck, or not make it to the intended destination that God has for you. So be intentional in your friends and be intentional in your spouse, and remember that how you show up in one relationship is how you show up in all. And we are so excited for WIFECON 2024 in Maryland, DC, the DMV area. We're going to be in the building, and we hope to see you there. Bye.